So what do we have here? We got a 2004 Chevy Silverado, and what's it doing is making some noises when we on the highway. What's it doing is making like a little whining noise, like zzz, and then it stops slowing down when you come to a stop. I jacked the car up with the jack. I understand I don't got no floor jack on it, which I was supposed to put on it, but I'm just gonna be really quick because I'm just gonna check it. What we can do today right now, put one of your hands on 1 o'clock and then put the other hands on 6 o'clock, and then what you're gonna do is lift the tire up and down. In this case, I'm just gonna do it with one hand since my other hand is being used. If you guys can hear it, you guys don't hear anything, and the reason why is because you probably wanna lift the truck more since the tire is already hitting the ground. There you go. You guys want to make sure the tire is off the ground and it's free to rotate. So like I said, put one of the hands in the top and then start like waving it. If you guys don't hear anything, then a lot of the people it's gonna be, oh, my wheel bearing is good. But another reason of what you guys can do also is go ahead and put your hands in here and then start spinning the tire. I don't know if you guys hear that noise. A lot of the times people gonna be, oh, maybe that's my brake pads that are touching the rotors. No, that is not the brake pads touching the rotor. That is actually the hub assembly or wheel bearing where other people wanna go by. So I'm probably gonna be making a video later, not right now because it's too early in the morning and it's cold outside. But I'm gonna go and buy the wheel bearing for this side. As you guys can see, is the driver's side. And if you guys gonna be replacing the wheel bearing on the driver's side, you might as well replace the one in the passenger side, so that way both of the wheel bearings gonna be even, and then they can wear out at the same time too. You don't want to replace just one because then the other one is gonna probably give up soon, and then you're gonna have to go back and replace the one on the passenger side too. So I'll come back later and I'll just go ahead and start making the video. I might as well just do it right now, but let me go get the tool so I can go ahead and take everything out, okay? So I'm right here on the passenger side, as you guys can see it. I'm sorry, my finger was in the way. I'm on the passenger side, passenger front right tire. And just to let you guys know, a good bearing sure sounds like this. No noise is coming out from the tire, just like the one on the driver's side. But like I say, if we're gonna be replacing one tire, well, not the tire, but the wheel bearing, might as well replace the other one too. So what you guys want to do is go ahead and take the tire off, take the lug nuts out, and then remove the tire. Go ahead and set it to the side. And then you guys want to go back to where the tire was. Then you guys have to take the caliper. Has a bolt on the back, probably a size maybe 17, maybe. And then you also gotta take the caliper bracket off right here on the back, where my finger is. So you guys want to take the caliper and the caliper bracket too. Then once you guys get that out, go ahead and take the rotor out to hit that. The rotor should be able to slide out. So I went and got the caliper off. It was actually a size 18, and the caliper bracket was also a size 18. The other thing I also noticed when I was taking the caliper out in the bracket, as you guys can see, this brake pad looks almost like brand new, but the other one, if you see it, yes, that's how the brake pad came off. Nah, just kidding. It was actually broken. This piece, as you guys can see, when I sit it in here, it sits exactly right, just like that. So this brake pad was actually broken. So we're gonna have to put new brakes on it too. Go back to this one, and like I said, all you have to do is go ahead and slide the rubber out. Set it to the side. Make sure the rotor is looking okay, got no gap or something, no scratches or anything. In this case, mine looks okay. Now this is the, go ahead and spin it. You guys hear that? That's actually what it was making when I was on the highway. I'll go ahead and put a what's it called? I'm gonna see if I can remember, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the little sound. Yeah, it's like a sound of a record that I make on the sound. Oh well, what you guys know what I'm talking about, and so you guys can hear it, but it sounds just like this, except that louder when I was in the highway. So what you guys want to do is go ahead and, I don't know if you see it, that screw right there, and then another one, where is it at? Right there, and then the other one, where my finger at? Okay, right here. If you guys, since this is a rear wheel drive, it's not a 4x4, you're actually able to turn this to the side. And then you got easy access to take the hub assembly out. 1, 2, and 3. If it was like I say a 4x4, you gotta take the axle out and everything, but in this case it's super easy. So let me go ahead and take it out, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks. Also, don't forget that this Chevy Silverado, it has an ABS. I forgot to show it to you guys. It's actually right here. All you have to do is take the screw out with a hex key and then slide the ABS sensor out. Make sure and be careful not to damage the sensor. So I'm go ahead and get in the camera ready. Hopefully it doesn't fail or anything. So we gotta take the ABS sensor out, like I said, with the hex key, which is right here. We're gonna go ahead and pick the right one. I think it's actually a T30. Yep, T30. Need an extension for that. And I'll pick the other one because, as you guys can see it, this is, where's the camera at? Oh, as you guys can see it, this is the one that has the where's the camera at? Right here. It has a hole on the between it, and I don't want to break it, so I'm gonna use the one that is actually sealed. Got a screw out, which I dropped it already. Go ahead and set it to the side and don't lose it. Wiggle the ABS sensor out to take it out. Okay, I gotta go get a flathead. I'll be right back. Go ahead and stick the flathead right where it meets to the hub assembly, but don't pry too hard. That's only if you're able to stick the flathead, because in this case I don't even think I'm gonna be able to stick it in. There you go. Go ahead and slide the cable a little bit more out this way, so we actually able to slide it out just like that. And if you guys can, go ahead and slide it to the other side too, so you guys don't damage the ABS. As you guys can see, I don't know if mine was like this or maybe I broke it already. That's how it looks. I think I actually broke it. So yeah, be careful when you guys replace this, okay? So in this case, I guess I'm gonna have to replace my ABS now. So go ahead and finish taking the screws out. There you go, it's out. So all you guys have to do is go ahead and tap it this way. So after like 20 minutes of hitting it with a hammer, with a sledgehammer, I finally got it to come out. I got the backing plate, I guess, over there laying on the floor. He goes where the hub assembly goes, and then the old one is actually right here. Doesn't even turn no more because since I was hitting it with a hammer, I messed it up even more than how it already was. So when you guys taking it out, you guys have the option to hit it right here in the back, right on the center, so it can come out even, or you guys can actually hit it right here on the side how I was hitting it, and it should be able to come out. All you had to do is just keep hitting it with a hammer, man. All you had to do. And then also one of the things I also noticed for the ABS sensor, I was looking at the new one. He goes the new one right here, and if you guys look in the back, it comes with the ABS sensor on it already, so that saves me money already. So all I have to do is install it back in there, and before I install it back in, I'm gonna go ahead and spray some brake cleaner around here, the hub. Once it's clean, I'm gonna see if I can sand it with a little sandpaper, spray some more brake cleaner on it so I can get rid of all the dust and everything that it was still left. And then I'm gonna spray some where is it at? Right here, wheel bearing grease. I'm just gonna stick it right here, so when I stick it back in, it slides in easy. So since I don't have a lot of brake cleaner, it's actually a car choke and parts cleaner, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. But I'm actually out of sandpaper, so I'm gonna use a brush. You know what? I might not have enough for the other side. There you go. So all we're gonna do is just go ahead and wait till it dries. I'm gonna go ahead and help it out a little bit too. Since it's part cleaner, what's it called? Concentrate, I guess, or evaporate or something, and it just cleans off pretty fast. It dries off pretty fast. So now, like I said, we're gonna stick some of the wheel bearing grease right here. So when we put the hub assembly back in here, it actually slides in easy. And then one of the other things that you guys can also do is go ahead and wear gloves, but I like to get dirty, so I'm just gonna just do it the freestyle. And now I gotta go get a shower towel and clean my hands. So I got my hands clean, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the wheel assembly out of the bag, the plastic bag, and be gentle when you guys take it out, because you don't want to break the ABS. Just hide it at first. Let me go get some pliers so I can cut the zip tie. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. It has a zip tie right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. And and then this actually goes right here, just like so, but I think it goes actually, yeah, like that. So you guys want to stick the wire just like this, so you guys have no trouble doing it later. Just like so. Go ahead and lift it up carefully without damaging, and then stick it back just like here. Stick it back in here and have it all lined up. Stick the screw from in the rear, in the back. Go ahead and get start on it. Once you guys get it to start, go ahead and go back and do the other ones too. Get the top one too to start, and then once you guys have all of them even and start on it already, you guys want to go back and do every single one of the screws to go in, but make sure they're going in even, because if they're not going in even, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna retread the hub assembly, and you don't want that. At first it's gonna feel like it's not going in, but if you guys can see, I'm not even having issues by screwing it back in. I'm actually just taking my time. You see how easy it is? That's how it's supposed to be. Keep doing it until the hub assembly is all the way in. If you guys can hear it too, no noise coming out from this hub assembly. And then also you guys might wonder, why am I not using a ratchet? Well, I guess because I'm too lazy and I don't want to walk back to my garage and grab the tools. And also because the wrench that I'm using for the screw for the hub assembly, the one in the bottom, there's not a lot of space for a ratchet to go in there. So that's why I'm using the wrench. Make sure everything is going nice and good. Since I'm almost done, now it's starting to get hard now. The top one is almost all the way in. I'm just gonna say it's probably all the way in now. I'm just finishing tightening the rest of the screws.